Welcome back, medicos and future medicos. This video is applicable both for UG counseling as well as PG counseling. Couple of videos ago, I have spoken about 20 frequently asked questions related to movement between various rounds of counseling. In that video, I have discussed the movement from round 1 to round 2, round 2 to round 3 to stay round, state to MCC, MCC to state. All those standard scenarios I have addressed. In spite of that standard scenarios I have presented, candidates still come out with special scenarios that sometimes you cannot even think of, right? So candidates do have a lot of doubts and candidates think ahead, right? What happens if this happens? What happens if I do this? What happens if I resign? What happens if I join, right? They have a lot of scenarios, and I like to address one of those special scenarios in this video. So this is the scenario. I got allotted in round 1 and joined the seat. Subsequently, I again got allotment in round 2, but did not join. I paid deposit again in round 3 and got allotment in round 3. But I'm not satisfied with round 3 seat. Now, for easier understanding, I'm going to present this question in a pictorial format. So for simplicity, let's assume that this is MCC All India Counseling. Even though the rules are very similar for state counseling, but just to avoid confusion, let's assume that we are talking about MCC All India Counseling. Let's say you are participating in round 1 by paying the security deposit, giving choices, and you get an allotment. And once you get an allotment, you also go and join the college. And during joining, during the admission process, you indicate to the college that you are willing to upgrade. You are giving the willingness to upgrade in round 2, and that is noted down by the college. Now round 2 is starting and you are filling choices for round 2. Now generally what we used to do or what we should do, we should always fill choices that are better than our round 1 college, because we already have a round 1 college. Anything that we are filling as choices in round 2, it should be better than round 1 college. Now, let's say the candidate also filling the choices. Now, in round 2 also, they get an allotment. Now, here what you should take note, once round 2 allotment is given, a seat is allotted to you, round 1 seat has been removed from you. You don't have an option. You cannot say that, oh, let me retain round 1 as well as retain round 2. Let me decide which one to choose. No, you don't have that option. Once you have given round 2 allotment, automatically your round 1 seat is removed from you and it is given to some other candidate, generally candidate with lower rank than you, right? So you get an allotment in round 2. But let's say, for example, for some reason, you decided not to join round 2. The seat allotted to you, you are not willing to join. Now what happens, what you should take note, your round 1 seat also you are not having, it's already gone. Round 2 seat also you are not joining. So basically you are going to be left with no seat in the counseling. You are not holding any seat at all. Now you are without any seat. And since you are exiting round 2 after seat being allotted to you, you are also going to lose your security deposit. So basically it is considered as exit with forfeiture. So basically you are telling MCC that you don't want to continue in the counseling. You are going to forfeit the security deposit and you are exiting the counseling. That is what is exit with forfeiture means. Now let us say subsequently you want to participate in round 3. Somehow, right, you again is interested in round 3 and you want to fill choices for round 3. Now what happens, since you are already exit, you have to do a fresh registration now. You need to do a fresh registration with a new security deposit. Let's say in round 2, you have participated in deemed universities and you have paid 2 lakhs. You are losing 2 lakhs in round 2. 2 lakhs is gone. Now in round 3, you need to pay another 2 lakhs. And please remember, you are considered more like a fresh candidate. You are not having round 1 seat or round 2 seat. Since a round 2 seat is allotted, you have not joined. And since round 2 seat is allotted, round 1 seat is also gone. You don't have any right or claim over round 1 seat or round 2 seat. So now you have only a fresh candidate and you are filling choices in round 3. Let's say again you get an allotment in round 3. You are getting an allotment in round 3, but this candidate, what he says, I'm not satisfied with round 3 seat. Now this is the problem in choice filling. So basically, round 2 also you are not satisfied. Round 3 also you are not satisfied. The seats are allotted from what you asked for. MCC is not themselves allotting a seat. They are allotting a seat from your choices. And if you are not taking that seat, which clearly shows you are not filling the choices properly. But anyway, that's a different point, right? Let's say you are not satisfied. Then can you go back to round 1 seat? No, as I said, you are not having any seat. You are basically considered as a fresh candidate. Round 1 seat is also gone. Round 2 seat is also gone. You are basically left with round 3 seat. And if you are not going to join round 3 seat, what will happen? You will not have any seat. And you will also lose the security deposit you paid again. The second time you paid, right? You will lose that 2 lakhs also. So basically you lose 2 lakhs in round 2, 2 lakhs in third round. Totally 4 lakhs will be lost, assuming that it is for deemed universities. If it is for government colleges, probably that will be less. What the candidate is asking, can I go back to round 1 seat? தமிழ்ல ஒரு காமெடி இருக்கு. ரவுண்ட் 1ல ஜாயின் பண்ணீங்க, ரவுண்ட் 2ல வேணான்னு சொல்றீங்க, திரும்ப ரவுண்ட் 3ல சீட் கிடைக்குது, அப்பயும் வேணான்னு சொல்றீங்க, ரவுண்ட் 3ல வந்து ரவுண்ட் 1 சீட் கிடைக்குமான்னு கேக்குறீங்க. அதுக்கு பருத்தி மூட்டை குடோன்லயே இருந்திருக்கலாமே. Jokes apart. Let's say round 3 you are not satisfied. What are your options? There are only 2 options available for you. Option 1, you can join the round 3 allotted. You can join the round 3 allotted seat and be happy with it. Why be happy with it? Because after joining round 3 seat in MCC, you cannot upgrade anymore. You are not allowed to participate in stray round. And also you will not be allowed to resign after joining the round 3 seat. So basically you should be happy and be settled with that round 3 seat. That's your option 1. Option 2, you can again exit with forfeiture. Like what you did in round 2, you can also exit in round 3. But again, remember, you are going to lose your security deposit and you are also going to be left with no seat in your hand. And also, you will not be eligible for MCC stray round or any other round, right? MCC stray round or special stray round or super stray round or whatever they call it, right? After round 3, you reject the seat. You are not allowed to participate in any subsequent rounds of counseling. But the good thing, they allow you to go back and participate in your state counseling. You can participate in state round 3. You can participate in state stray round. That is not stopped. You are basically exiting from MCC and you are going to completely depend on the state counseling. If you are willing to take that risk, yes, you can go for option 2. But if you are worried whether you will get a state seat or not, then it's better to go with option 1, take the seat and just be satisfied with whatever you got. That's the answer to this scenario presented. I hope that clarifies the doubt in many of your minds. If you still have any similar doubts, if you have any special scenarios, if you have something like, what will happen if I do that? What will happen if I do this? Please leave your queries in the comments below. I will try to address them as quickly as possible. Thank you. Bye-bye.